Oh yeah. So, how's it going? How's everybody doing this lovely evening? I am Zeus, the great and mighty powerful god. I know you guys are expecting Vitamin DGR's voice, but he's decided to use the bathroom. I decided to take a minute to just toss a couple things here. Before he comes back, I need you guys to know. Did you know I'm a content creator? Yep, turns out, me, Master Zeus, am a content creator and it's well loved by many others. If you want to find more of my content, you can come in any moment. Hop on Twitch or YouTube and Google the name Love Zeus 6969. He's the best person ever. Go have some fun, get some content, and all that kind of jazz. And oh crap, I think Vitamin DJ is coming back. Anyway, yeah, remember, Love Zeus 6969. Make sure to follow me on socials. All right, I'll see you later. Flip. What? Who? What? Was someone in here? Why does my mic feel hot? Whatever. Let me just put my headphones back on. Welcome, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture, to another intro with the lovely voice you can't forget, the incredible V, and I am back in the world of Shin Megami 5. I was about to say Shin Megami 6. I'm just on one today. I hope everyone's doing well this lovely day / night. I gotta get back into the swing of things because it's been a good second since I jumped back into this world. Oh, I've missed it, and I miss seeing you, Cleo, all things considered. For those that want to recap what's going on, or rather what happened last episode, as you may know, and well, again, my job to remind you, we're going through the final run of Shin Megami 5. We only got that much longer to go, and we hit the big 6-0. That's right. I think, honestly, think about it in retrospect, that this might be my longest playthrough, actually. Thinking about things like Persona and Tokyo Xanadu. If not, I think it's getting there. I think it's going to be, I think right now it's one of my longest playthroughs. And honestly, I loved every bit of it. I'm just gonna be sad when I beat this bad boy, but you know what? We don't care about the end. We care about the journey and the fun. So we're gonna have some fun together. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's just get this bad boy started. So, Algami, can you do the usual, please?
For those who wish to support young Vitamin DGR in his efforts, please follow him on Twitch with the handle of Vitamin DGR. Naturally, you may also subscribe to skip the pesky advertisements, as he would say. If you do enjoy this content, why not consider liking and subscribing on YouTube? Will that suffice, young man?
You be said, Algami. Couldn't have said it better myself. Welcome, back to the stream. Now, there's a couple things we want to talk about this episode. Because, you know, we just play, have some fun. Why did you learn Akashic Arts? Whatever, I'm getting the crap. Just don't forget about what you have coming up later, V. Oh, you mean about the thing you talked about? That was one of the things I was going to talk about in the episode today, was you actually popped on my Discord, which, by the way, my lovely connoisseurs, if you want to, you know, hop on my Discord, join a small growing community of people that like to have fun, share things, maybe even potentially chat with me. Hit up on Discord with the waiting room. But there was some information that that'll be brought up on Wednesday. You don't want to talk about it today? I mean, for this game? Oh, well, you don't want to talk about that today? I mean, I guess we could save it for Atlas Wednesdays. What am I doing for this game? Oh, wait. Is it in regards to going for Yoko and beating Satan? Yeah, I think that is the goal for the final part of this playthrough.
Everyone, have you seen Miyazu?
Miyazu? You mean she's not here?
No sign of her. I met someone named Fion who apparently rescued a lot of the students, but...
Yeah. Oh. Right. There is a boss
what's your
fight.
plan?
Actually, there's two bosses I still have to fight.
Then it's settled.
I actually forgot that I have to do this to fight both the Demi-Fiend and Satan. I legitimately forgot about that. Well, let's be honest. My days were nicer and peaceful when I didn't have to think about that guy, but... flip me. Welcome, Duck, to the stream. Jumped in saying, so it's really hot today and I was eating leftover chilaquiles? I hope I didn't say that wrong. Since it was so hot, I ate it right out the fridge. Guess you call them chilaquiles? Go to your room. I don't even know what a chilaquile is, or even if I'm saying that right. I hope I'm not butchering that. As everyone may know, my when it comes to my other languages, not the best. Don't have the dialect for it just yet. But I'm assuming it's spelled or pronounced as chilaquiles. Where's Star when you need her? Gotta be able to pronounce that bad boy, no sweat.
But yes, unfortunately, Bayo did remind me that the end-all be-all of this playthrough is I have 2 bosses I still have to fight. And, well, granted, I'm not going to level up anymore. I still need to work on, like, my essences, and I can still get, like, items to boost my stats and stuff, but I still have to beat both Satan and Demi Boy. Oh, God, why did you remind me? The day was actually really good so far. Everything was all nice and peaceful until you just brought that bad memory back. Whatever do to you, Bayo. Everything was legitimately good. Even though I know a lot of people are being like, we don't care about the rest of this. Just fight the Demi-Fiend and fight Satan. Well, I mean, I also have to get Yoko. Excuse me. I still have to, like, see Yoko's little thing. Oh, and speaking of, he also just grabbed this. Because I got prepared this time. Ugh. So, I will say this. I've been trying the worst thing. It's like this, like, lemon, like, flavored water. Okay, so I haven't really messed with these in a minute, but I like trying different drinks and stuff, and I'm trying out this, like, Mio thing. But I remember, apparently when I was younger, I used to like it, and I'm trying this, like, I don't know what this is. It's like this, like, peach kind of deal, and it's interesting. I thought I'd mix it up by adding a lemon. It was kind of meh. Oh, by the way, you should fight Satan before Demi-Fiend. Fight Satan before Demi-Fiend? I feel like I can own Demi-Fiend. I feel like I'm more confident in him than the other dude. Oh, man, I make a really bastardized version of it. My best friend is Latina, and their family was poor. Normally, it's a really delicious red or green sauce over black beans, perfectly crispy fried core tortillas, and some fried eggs on top. Just bake it with bacon/sausage, stale chips, and some enchilada sauce. But how my Latina best friend's family made it, and man, it's so good. It's so god. First off, that never had that before. Secondly, that sounds just simply divine. It sounds delicious, but I'd never had it before. I didn't even know that thing exists. There's a reason I'm saying that. A certain reward you get from Satan. I don't know if there's anything else, but I was told because of... Welcome, Kakane Zombie, to the team. How are you doing this lovely day/night? I just played a bit of the demo of this, and I'm thinking of buying it now. I love the music. First off, welcome to the connoisseurs of the culture. I hope your time spent here is well and blessed. I am V, the lovely voice you can't forget. And I would definitely recommend playing this bad boy for yourself. It is absurdly good. Granted, I don't know if you want to spoil this for yourself, because I'm quite far in the game, and I don't want to do the whole spoiler thing and ruin the experience. But it is a very fun game. I cannot stress enough. Probably one of my favorite games. One of my favorite franchises. Actually, it is probably one of my favorite franchises, just Mega 10 in general. But yeah, I hope you're having fun this lovely day/night. But again, I do not want to ruin it for you, or anyone else that's tuning in for this episode being like, oh wait, what's these stats? What are these skills? What is all this? Of course, I do want you to feel welcome and everything, but I don't want to ruin the experience for you. So before anyone's like, oh, B, how messed up are you to kick away potentially new people that just want to have fun and see more of the game? I am not doing that. I just want to make sure everyone has a great time.
This'll do.
Which is why I can't talk about certain endgame bosses, but you and I both know, Bayo, that I'm not looking forward to some of those things. Let's see here. You're weak to ice, which I have items for, right? Now, granted, this is probably not the best display of some good music, Kokane Zombie, which, again, I cannot stress enough by say that I hope you're doing well this lovely day/night. Depending on when you're watching this, of course. If you like a good taste of the music, I would ask you stick with me. As while I am a rather well-known JRPG player who has a number of amazing voice talents and skills and abilities that I just can't think of right now, I'm also quite competent in this game. I say this because if you stick with me, once we get to a certain arc, the music in this game gets better. There you have one of my favorite battle themes I've listened to in a good long minute.
What is it?
Are you friends of the humans sheltered here?
No,
That's right.
you are lying. This is Oberon, the Fairy King, and I am his queen, Titania.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't really ask, but nice to meet you, I guess. I'm here to warn you about a dangerous demon in Eisheth. She's been targeting humans for their Magatsuhi and, you know, other stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, exactly that, Bayo. I think the third arc battle music is the best music in this game, by far. I'm not gonna spoil it for for you, Kokane, but I would definitely think that a number of my connoisseurs of the culture will hopefully agree with me on this one. The Battle Vengeance theme, I like it a lot more than the Battle Dot. I like it more than the second arc one. I like it a lot. I really, really like it when certain things happen. You know what I mean?
But I suppose it's fair to assume that demon is to blame for the injuries some of these humans have suffered.
This complicates, wait, you already know this stuff. Why are you pressing, why just press the X button? Hurry up.
Yeah, I got it, blah, blah, blah.
Without that medicine, people will likely die. But if we help here, we'll have to stop looking for Atsuta's sister.
We can't help both. Guess this is what it means when the world sucks.
Yes.
Yes, not everyone can survive.
I mean, I still give mine to her fight, which I can't say because of spoilers. Her fight? Is it a her that I'm aware of, or is it a certain black and yellow thing, Bayo? Is that what we're referencing here? Of course, I will say this though, for those watching on Twitch or on YouTube, just like Algami said in the very beginning, especially if you don't want to be ruined, may I potentially invite you to go on my YouTube playlist and watch the Shin Megami 5 Vengeance playthroughs. They're great episodes. We have a great time. We chat about our days. You get to witness my growth from some random mild-mannered boy to becoming a Vitaman. Well, the Vitamino. I fought her, giant demon. Oh, okay. Got it. I know who you're talking about. God, now you thought about that chili quiles or whatever it's called. That sounds good. I'm just hungry now. Alright, let's get to it. But folks, I want to talk about something. For the, you know, every time we get together, we just chat about random things as I try to entertain and play games and stuff like that. This is not bragging. Let me say this right now. I don't say this to humble brag or anything like that. I'm saying this because I am feeling some nervousness. And this is not me. Okay, I realize it sounds like I'm backpedaling, but hear me out. So, for those who know, last year, I went to my very first convention. I went to Anime Con, or Anime something, down in LA. It was really awesome. Had a great time. Granted, it took a long time to go down south over it, but still, it was still really fun. But that's not the point. Not the route specific her, but the her that you fight before that. Okay, now I've just gotten super confused. But you said I fought her, so I think I know exactly. Well, exactly. I think I know what you're referencing. But I guess last year I went to an anime expo, Anime Con, whatever it was, back in LA, like last year down south. And folks, I'm not gonna lie when I say this. I got invited to 2 conventions this year. I never thought I would be able to go to a convention like last year when I said it. So imagine my shock to find that not only was I invited to 1, but 2. And I am admittedly nervous. Actually, I wouldn't say admittedly. I am extremely nervous. Granted, it's going to be an extremely long drive, and you guys don't need to know the details of it, but I'm excited and scared a little bit, just because of how many, like, people are going to be. Right at the game, but not quite the final boss you fight. 2 fights pretty much back-to-back. She is the first one. See, I'm trying to know exactly... Welcome, Quarter Shot, to the stream. I'm trying to, like, think of who exactly. I know you said I fought her. If it is, can you send me a whisper? Because I want to know if it's who I'm thinking. But if it's someone I do not know, but I've dealt with her, then, whatever. Welcome, sorry, to the stream. Let's go grab some apples. Right, this mission again. But yeah, I'm going to 2 conventions this year, and I'm nervous. Well, okay. Technically, actually, I don't do that side quest just yet. Ah, got it. Bayo, I saw the message. Thank you. Got it. I couldn't watch the Portal 2 episode, so I'm gonna binge watch that with dinner.
I hope you enjoy it, them, both. Unfortunately, I had OBS issues because, you know, daily life of V is a daily life of tech issues, apparently. But I did have a great amount of time with it. I loved it. Something fierce. I'm really loving that game. By the way, again, shout out to Bayo for getting me Portal 2. And if you guys are curious, I think this is long enough in the video I could say it. Well, you know what? YouTube, I'm not going to give too many details, but let's just say your boy's playing Portal 2, and you might be getting this really soon. Let's just keep that a little vague there. But yeah, folks, let me tell you like it is. So I'm going to 2 conventions. I got invited to 2 conventions this year, and I'm nervous because one of these conventions, a friend is saying that it might be good for my channel because they want me to get my name out and things like that. And I do want to grow, obviously. Like, I would love to do this. I would like to appeal to a bigger group. At the same time, I don't want to grow too fast or too much because I kind of like this. Okay, I don't know the best way to say it, so I'm just gonna say it out now, right? So I like being a small content creator. I do want to be a big one. I do want to. I want to have a day where I can have like tons and tons of people. Not too many though, because I still get nervous around people. I want to have a ton of people like gather together and have a great time with me, and you know, we just chat about whatever, or you guys chat amongst yourselves while I play games, and I don't know, we just go from there, right? My dream is to have a day where I don't know what game I'm streaming, whether it be, you know, if I had to be a dreamer, I would love to say that the day I start playing Persona 4 Golden on this thing, it is a day that I get like, I don't know, 20 people on there. We just like chat it up and have a great time. I don't know, big dreams, right? It is what it is. Not too many though, because my fear that I have is be in Utah. Why do I want to go to Utah? Is there a convention in Utah I need to go to? Well, I don't know. I just really want to grow. And the reason why I'm nervous about one of these conventions, excuse me, one of 3 conventions, is that one of them is supposed to be good for like small content creators to get your name out there and, you know, express who you are, get your business out there, blah, blah, blah. And she was saying that, oh, it'd be a great idea for you because you are growing. I like to think I'm growing a little bit, but it is admittedly hard to be discovered. And I don't know, it's kind of nice being small, but I would love to be discovered though. There's nothing out here, but I'm out here. Aw. Alright, a good enough reason. Why you say it like it's a bad thing? That's a great reason. Great big dream. Welcome, Elfros, to the stream. How you doing this lovely day / night? Get the flip away from me, Basilisk. Ooh, wait, I forgot. I need to get a demon real quick. Hold on. But where'd you? Oh, okay. That's not true. We have Mormons, good snow, and amusement park. You had me at snow, that's for sure. Really quickly, for anyone in the audience, whether I have Kokane, if you're still you're here, or anyone, I would like to ask for somebody to give me a random number between 1 and 80. For no reason whatsoever. And while you guys do that, I can keep going my talk here. So, the thing that I'm interested in is, I am interested in this convention, but I am a little nervous. It's not 16. Alright, what is time? Okay, 69, 17. How do I know that someone's gonna say 69? Let's see. Which one of you two's numbers I want to try? I'm going to go with... want to be fair. I'm going to choose Elf versus 17. For a specific reason. Oops, didn't mean to use that. There we go. If anyone hasn't figured it out, it's literally just because of...
So, you've encountered a fiend in possession of a menorah, have you not?
I got 3 numbers to choose from. I'm gonna go with Elfurus for this one. It's only specifically because I wanted to choose which demon to make.
They have come here from worlds beyond, guided here by the menorahs.
But I do want to know, really quickly, I am going to choose Elfurus' 17, but I want someone to tell me right now while we're doing this cutscene, top or bottom. Don't assume anything sus from this. There's a reason for this.
And though you still breathe, many more trials lie ahead.
First person, though.
Death, it seems, follows the same path as you.
always nice when you finish a Mario Kart 8 score from the 69. This guy. Which oh, from the bottom? I'll go ahead. Sorry, I said bottom. Got it.
Nahobino, you have been ensnared by a most cruel fate. I suggest you proceed with the utmost caution.
Got it. We're going to make 17 from the bottom. Let's see here. Demon Fusion. All right, 17 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ew. That's going to be our demon of the episode? Alphas? This dude? Really? Ugh, alright, fine. Let's make a bomb Halfus then. I'm willing to spend money for this. I'm feeling pretty splurgy. Let's do this. Let's see. Let's give you the most unnecessary stats you've ever had in your life. Let's see, but unfortunately no good skills for you. If we're gonna make this, we're gonna make a really good one. While I struggle to think about what a good Halfos could potentially be. What about you? Do you have anything good? Oh man, there's just like nothing really good I can make with this. Alright, fine, whatever. Floral Gust. Nakajama. Vermina. Thinking Makara Karn. Elect Block, because electricity sucks. Repel Fizz. I'm thinking Enduring Soul. And Safeguard. Now you have me wondering what 69 was. I mean, I can entertain it in a second.
Is this demon
all right.
like it?
Specifically thanks to Alpharus, and I was about to say Halphus, excuse me. Specifically thanks to both Alpharus and Saria. So both of you are to blame for this nonsense. I'm kidding. I don't mind. Oh, you needed a demon of the episode anyway. I still don't know what this 2% of demons I needed. But anyway, while I'm making this, so I'm nervous about this convention because I don't feel comfortable kind of just introducing myself because I'm nervous around people. I've talked about it before. May seem not like it, but I am. The OL laughed if it did a fusion accident. But there's no reason to apologize, Alpharus. I'm going to be doing this until I figure out these last 2%, that I'm just going to have it where... And I'm going to leave it on Twitch for you guys to know. Sorry, YouTube. If you want to join in on this, you can...
Let us fight.
How about this? YouTube, just to get you in fairness, when I eventually do certain streams, like, I don't know, a certain police detective with a black cap and a katana sword by the name of Rido, which I'm letting you know right now, then YouTube, I will have you guys help me make some demon fusions as well as Twitch. I'm going to hopefully have you guys remind me because I'm probably going to forget. But Twitch, from now until the end of this playthrough, I want you guys, the first person to... Yeah, I am going to do Rido. I guess I was going to keep it a surprise, but at this point, I think people already knew I was going to play it. But I want to say this for Twitch. The first... I'm going to be doing this officially. I want whomever is willing to help me make demons of the episodes. And basically it's going to be just like I did today, where I'm going to ask somebody to choose from the top or bottom. And I'm going to choose a number and I'm going to expand it. So I'm going to do it from 1 to... Let's say 1 to 200. And I know it's a lot, but I'm going to be doing that from here on out. So starting next episode onwards, or I guess this episode technically, but next episode onwards, I'm going to have you guys help me out with that. And you do not need Mazan. So, obviously, if you guys want a certain demon you want to be featured on the episode, not including Anahita, Saria, because we already have Anahita,
Hello?
then by all means, let me know. Whether you want me to make a demon randomly, or you just have a particular demon that you really like. Plus, it'll be interesting because I've said nothing. No, I know. I guarantee you, I know that if when I said something like this, you're probably being like, oh, boom, Anahita is number 36 from the bottom. Speaking of, let's see. Before I end this, what would have been Baos? Baos said 69. And I'm assuming from the bottom. So, 1, 2, 6. I know. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18. 2. 22. Let's just do it by fours. This is taking too long. 26,
30, 34, 38, 42, 44, or no, sorry, 46, 50, 54, 58, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Oh, you didn't get Mothman. You would have had me do Z-Shy. Also might want to check Special Fusion to see if there's anything new there. Is there anything new? Oh yeah, I guess I'll have to also do Special Fusions at some point. Well, like I said, we'll switch it up. Maybe I'll have you guys, the first people to come in the chat and say, B, make this demon, but I'll say this. From here on out, for Twitch, for the remainder of this playthrough, until I figure out these last couple of demons or however many I need, I'm not even going to say a thing except for, all right, chat, give me that number. And then it's going to be officially that I'm going to ask, you guys got to either say special or normal. So it's either going to be a special fusion or a normal fusion. I have to farm money for it, whatever. But I'm going to do that, and then you guys give me a number between 1 and 200, and then we go from there. And then obviously top from bottom. I know it's a lot. Some of you guys probably want to write this down because I know I'm going to forget. We'll go from there.
Return.
I know at least one is Satan that you're missing, but I don't know any others. I can make Satan in the game? You know what? Actually, that doesn't feel too much of a surprise, though, because I was able to make Masakato, so I guess that's not really surprising me too much. But with that out of the way... Oh, actually, wait. There's one other demon I probably should make. I can do it later. In fact, you know what? Even to go further, I'm just going to go snapshot this. I'm going to save it so that way I hopefully don't forget. But I am going to forget, so please help me out on this one. But with that out of the way, let me get back to it. So, yes, contrary to how I sound, contrary to how I come off, I am not really good at beating people. I tend to get extremely... I'm a social guy. I'm not really a social guy. Even though I usually hang out with my friends at least once a week and all this jazz, I'm not really the, oh, I gotta go out of my way to have fun. Another Magatsu demon? Oh, I heard something that sounded weird. And I don't know, like, it's awkward for me to just, like, come out of nowhere and just meet somebody. But I do want to try and get out of my shell a little bit and do some things like, Jesus, 4,000? Man, I'm strong. And again, you guys are weak as nobody's business. Actually, can I just, like, not waste energy on this? There we go. Sweet. What a waste of time. I heard eating people, and I was like, what is V talking about? I mean, I don't want to eat anybody. Eating people sounds like not right. Like, you gotta cook them nice and thorough, and you don't want them to be too tender. I'm kidding. That's totally a bad joke. Let's just move on. But yeah, I said meeting people, not eating people. And if I can, like, get past my, like, fear of people, I think it might be kind of nice. And I do want to grow, but there is something kind of nice about just having somebody new just trying to jump in the chat and be like, oh, hi, I don't know how you, or even YouTube. Like, I love when somebody new is just like, I don't know who vitamin DGR is. It sounds like some sort of weird disease, but this guy seems pretty cool. He plays games. His voice is all right. Like, I could dig it. 10,000 mana. 10,000 mana. There you go. Like, I love when I just get some random person that I've never heard about to just jump on and be like, oh, hey, welcome. How's it going? Blah, blah, blah. What's up? How's crimes? What's your favorite food? Which, that's the kind of stuff that, honestly, if I were, like, to ask the thing, I would. Tell you the truth, I fall in love with the girl of my dreams, bro. I dream about her day and night. I daydream about a day. I'm an incubus, goddammit. I got a reputation to keep up. I want to tell her I feel and everything, but guess this ain't the time for the place or confession of love, you know? Them creepy, extremely sexy conditioning demons have been hanging around Shinagawa lately. Telling her my love right now would be the bad taste. Mood needs to be right, you know? After all, I want to make sure I treat her right so that way I can, you see this thing between my legs. You know what I mean. Yeah, anyway, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Pervert. It's like, what, man? We all got him. My profile pic looks so tasty. Oh, my bread dog avatar thing that some random jerk on YouTube with unfortunately a bigger following than me has. So messed up, man. No originality these days. Bayo pointed out, I think it was last year actually, that someone in the world has my profile pic. I'm so mad, man.
So much for uniqueness. I don't know if Fail remembers that, but anyway. She was saying, I apologize, my attention span is just going. It's streamer age. I'm getting old in streamer years. You know what it is. But it might be good to like actually branch out and try this. To like actually go and meet people and tell them who I am. But I'm scared. I don't really know the best way to put it. Also, hold on, I'm freaking thirsty. I've been thirsty all day, guys. Ugh. Man, it's a really weird taste, this like Mio peach thing with the lemons I had. Anyway. So I'm nervous. I'm a little nervous. I kind of don't want to go, but do want to go. Because I do want to grow. I do want to grow and meet new people. I want to be able to like do collabs. I want to be able to like, I don't know, forge good connections. I want my channel to be something where people can be like, oh yeah, it's a good Vitamin DGR episode. But at the same time, I am serious when I say that while I do want to grow and be a big content creator, I don't want to be too big just yet. Because I'm nervous about... It's okay, so maybe this is just me, but I kind of like being a small streamer because it's nice to just like, I can focus. I don't want to get too distracted by chat. Even though my attention span is super bad, as we all know. And I can chat with you guys. Like, I can see messages. You don't have to see, like, 50 million messages at one moment popping up. We can all read it and talk and all that jazz and stuff like that. And granted, there's moments where I tend to get super into the game, admittedly. But it's nice where I don't have to worry too much. And I realize that me saying this, someone's going to be like, oh, so V, you never want to grow, or you won't want to, like, have 50 million people talking. Not at all. I do want to have a bunch of people talking. I fear that if I grow too big, I'm going to lose my way a little bit. Like, I don't think I will. Like, I don't see myself as one of those people that's going to be like, oh, man, I'm like the best content creator in the world. Like, I don't need to talk to chat. They just need to be around my presence or some arrogant nonsense like that. That's, like, pretty lame. And the reason I say this is because, ooh, there's another Magatsu demon here. And there actually is another reason why I'm pulling this up. It's because it... Oh, welcome, Ham in the Street. There's 2 Magatsu demons. Holy moly. That's very sweet of you, Hammy Watches. And welcome to the stream, by the way. But there's a circumstance for this. So yesterday, a friend of mine and I were just hanging out. Well, to be fair, we weren't really like in public hanging out. It was more like on Discord. We were just chatting it up and going about things. And we were contemplating like ideas for like the channel. And I was getting ideas for some games and some one visits, which by the way, I will say, now that I have a PC setup, let's just say there's a couple of one visits that nobody might see coming. No pun intended. This isn't a Persona reference. I'm just saying there might be some interesting things you might see in the channel here. And some that I really would love to do, but I'm nervous that I might get my channel banned. That's all I'm going to say on that aspect. Seriously? More? All right, crazy. But my friend follows this one streamer. I don't know who this person is, but they followed him for a minute and talked to me about how I hope that this is what she said to me. Excuse me, not he. This is what she said to me. She said, end quote, B, I like the fact that you're growing. I like the fact that you're consistent because it's sometimes hard for some streamers and content creators, especially of our level, to be consistent. And I didn't quite get that completely because I was like, why would I not? I love doing this. Of course I'm going to be consistent. And then she said, oh, well, it's rather common for most streamers and content creators of a low level to just either do it as a hobby or maybe just do a one shot or just not consider it. And I didn't really quite get that until retrospect, until later. Alfred says I did say this another time, but you always have interesting conversations on stream. I like that. Anyways, I found this because a few people play SMT5. The browser channels a category game. I really hope that that's how more people discover me, is because they're like, oh, I wonder how many people love Persona 4 Golden and think it's like the best game on planet Earth. God, I can't wait to stream Persona. Seriously, I need to hurry up Persona 3 Reload, man. Gotta speed this up. Then again, I love Reload too far with Aegis. Sorry, I'm playing something in my head here. But she was saying how she used to watch a content creator that she followed for like, I think like 4 or 5 years, or no, like 5 or 6 years or something like that. And how he started, I was just kind of like and wasn't like a big deal. And then he did something with his
girlfriend, and now they're like really big. Like, I guess he started incorporating her in the streams, and they started doing like couple stuff or whatever. I don't honestly know the streamer, honestly. I don't know why I said honestly twice. But the thing that she said to me was she feels nervous because after a while, they were one of those like small streamers where it was like, oh, anyone could talk. It wasn't a big deal. Everyone could just have a great time. This animation's cool. And it was just, you know, everyone could just come and hang out and just relax. Watch them play. I think they were just playing some like horror games or something. I don't know. And I don't know who these people are, but I did at least see that the guy and girl, like, first off, that girl is not, I'm not saying I'm happy for the guy, because if that's his lady, then he scored big. Like, she is a keeper for sure, because she's very beautiful. But again, that's just my 2 cents on that aspect. But according to my friend, she said that, yeah, he was like a small content creator, wasn't doing much, only had like 3 or 4 people, was just like playing some horror games and stuff on PC and blah, blah, blah. And then like after like year 2 or year 3, he started getting his girlfriend, presumably girlfriend, and they started doing things together, and then something happened, and then all of a sudden they now get like hundreds of people watching their stuff. I don't, again, know the channel name. I can ask my friend later, but whatever. But it was one of those things where she would come in and just like, they would make conversations. Obviously, you know how you guys see on Twitch and YouTube, because you guys would talk to me. You guys throw your 2 cents about anything. You guys share with me about your days or your lives, or criticize me, or apparently call me colorblind for some dumb reason. I'm not, you know, things like that. I like, you know, interacting with you guys a little bit, because even though I'm not good with interacting with people in person, I feel like it's a little easier for me when I don't have to. And I don't say this in a mean way. I say this as sincerely as I can. But it feels like it's easier to talk to you guys because I can't see you. And it's messed up, I know. I got some issues I got to work out with, which hopefully in time I'll be able to do it. I honestly do think that maybe by talking more and more I can do it. But again, just whatever. Got the same issue? Yeah, then you might know. It's just this weird, like, I feel awkward. And it feels worse because I fear that if I come off as I don't want to talk to someone, it's not because I dislike them. It's because I'm just not really good with talking to people. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But that's just my flaw. Anywho, how am I going this way? Where's this last thing? I'm not paying attention. Oh, it's literally over here. I'm just such a goober. But yeah, that's just my aspect on it. I just need to work on my people skills. And this content creator that my friend watched, she was she watched him and said, oh, I don't want to fight these guys. You got it. You're in. I'm out. It was one of those things where originally in the beginning, they would just have like conversations, and she would tell me how they would just talk about like anything. They talked about like food and snacks and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I know the feeling. Like, I'm at the level where we talk about food and snacks and stuff, and she's like, no, you don't understand. Because she said that she didn't know when it happened until well after she and, the guy and his girlfriend started like doing streams together. And now they get so many people, and they're like very popular, and she's happy for them. Don't get me wrong, she's happy. But at the same time, she doesn't feel like she has that same interaction. And I don't know, like, I guess it's unfair to say, but I don't feel like I'm the type of person that I do these shows episodically. I do this thing where I like to play, I like to chat with you guys, and yes, admittedly, most of my attention is focused on the game, because at the end of the day, I do want to stream and play games, especially games I either really love, never got to play, or etc., right? So it's nice to have that chat interaction where I can talk about things. And before anyone says this, YouTube, you're in the same boat, because I like being able to see the comments. Granted, maybe it's because I'm at the level right now, and this is admittedly an opinion, that I'm at the level right now where I can confidently read comments, I can talk about chat, I'm not too overwhelmed. And while it may change, I don't want to think I'll change. Like, I feel like I'm still gonna be the same lovely voice you can't forget. I'm still gonna be the same guy that wants to talk about you guys' days and nights, or just chat about anime. I'm actually mostly on anime. In fact, I don't even want to care about you guys. I want to just talk about anime. Fuck you guys. We're gonna just talk about like Ray Zero or Insomniacs After School. Let's just talk about anime instead. No, I'm kidding. Like, it'd be nice to just kind of like chat it up, but it is admittedly, I don't know what the right thing to say is here, where I do want to grow and I want to be a bigger content creator, but I don't want to be too big and it gets too overwhelming because I don't even know what I'm going to do when I eventually do group streams. Folks, you guys may not know about this. I've been planning on a couple of things for the channel that I really want to make happen. And one of another Magatsu demon? Jesus, I have more here than I think this whole playthrough. I don't know how much more. I don't know how I possibly manage more than 1,000 people. For example, I do DJing. I always felt more comfortable with minor audiences. Well, then it sucks to suck because you're going to grow. You're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to have like 50 million people that's going to ask, yo, where's Alpharus at? And then you'll be like, whoa, uh-oh. It's like the thing with, does anybody remember the whole Bowsette thing? There's a reason I'm going with this. For those that don't know, last year, or no, like several years ago, there's this whole thing with Bowsette because of the whole like the Super Crown thing. They turned Bowser hot, which has given a lot of people mixed feelings and left a lot of fan art that honestly shouldn't have existed. But let's be fair, I'm kind of glad it exists. There's a reason I'm going this. Before anyone throws the dumb simp emote at me, hear me out. There's a reason I'm going with this. It's because the person or people, but I heard it was a person that came up with the idea of doing Bowsette, just kind of did it as like a little thing. It didn't expect it to blow up this big and was just like, whoa. I was just meaning this like a little joke. I didn't think that by putting a crown on someone, you made them like extremely hot version of themselves. And no pun intended because Bowser breathes fire, but let's be fair. No one, not a single person on this earth thought about the idea of turning Bowsette into an extremely hot woman. It's crazy. And at the same time, before you guys are like, yo, Bowsette's crazy hot. Yeah, but don't forget it's Bowsette. So it's kind of a mixed bag for me. I think it's the gothic kind of stuff that I kind of like, but I digress. The reason I'm saying this Bowsette thing is because of the whole aspect of it growing big before that person realized it. Like, clearly that person did not expect Bowsette to be that big. The comment, not her. I didn't mean it like that. Before anyone is like, V, that's, come on. Yes, Bowsette is crazy attractive, but that's not the point. The point is of how big the whole Bowsette thing came to be. Like, no one saw it coming. So that's the aspect of Alpharus. You're gonna wake up one day and just gonna have like 50 million people on you because they love you. You're like, whoa, Alpharus is kind of dope. All you guys, really, you never know. But it's still the same thing of, I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I grow bigger. I really honestly hope, my end-all be-all takeaway from this is, I do want to grow bigger. I do want to have like, you know, thousands of people love my stuff. But the only true thing, if I had to say one true end-all be-all is, I hope when I do, because I want to have positive thoughts, when I do become big, that it's not too overwhelming and I don't lose my way. I still want to be me. I don't see myself as one of those type of people. Welcome, landlord, to the stream. Don't you start with a bad one. I really hope it's one of those things where I could just, you know, still be me. Although at the same time, if I do end up waking up to have like, I don't know, thousands of people liking me for some reason, I'm gonna be like, what is wrong with all of you? What did I do to deserve this? Like, there are way better people out there. Go the flip away.
Thank you. Let me see.
But I digress. But that's just one thing. The other two conventions I'm looking forward to. I might just mention them. You can't stop me. Why do you hate? Why do you hate me? What I do to deserve this?
Yes.
Why can't we just... Lemon Lord, I'm saying this right now. I'm gonna have some very strong words about Abaddon when I do my bonus, like my finale of this game. When I do the Smasher Pass. Like, I'm telling you right now, I got some choice words for Abaddon, and it's going to go on, man. I'm dealing with that mixing, excuse me. Yeah, I'm dealing with that when mixing. I only mix music that I like, so it's not a good idea to have me in your wedding. I don't know, what if I hire you? Actually, who am I kidding? Who would want to marry me?
Like, yeah, I just really liked his voice, and that's kind of really it.
It's like, oh, thanks. You don't like me for my award-winning smile or my wonderful personality? My lady's gonna be like,
what personality?
Or they like butcher my name. Like, it's just 2 letters. It's just V.
Like, yeah, I'll marry Vi.
It's like, ugh.
Actually, I don't mind. I don't really care what you guys call me. But I'll end it with this. I am looking forward to the other two conventions. I'm getting off the first one. I like the idea of the other two conventions because I am going once again to Anime Expo this year, folks, and I think it'd be really cool. I am seriously looking forward to, like... I'm surprised I have been timed out for being annoying. They're not that annoying. It's not like you're a bot or anything. Trust me, if it gets too far, then the rules will kick in. Don't break the rules. Plus, I deal with people that make fun of me, like, literally daily. It's not a big deal. Everyone knows I hate Abaddon. It's fine.
I'll make you mine. Say.
But I am going to Anime Expo. With cosplay or just jump the convention. I am going in cosplay this year. And I think I talked about it in a different video, but I'm actually between 2 cosplays. And, well, there was 3, but the third one isn't going to work. So I'm going to tell you guys right now. I've said it before. I think I said it on this playthrough. That there was a couple of things I wanted to be for Anime Expo that I really want to do. I wanted to be the Naho Biho, specifically the second version, because it's way cooler. Why is Cleo your navigator? Why isn't she? Are you serious? Why the... Thank you, Alvarez. You know exactly what's up. And don't worry, I would have said the same thing if it was any Navi. I would have chosen Lilith. I would have chosen Anahita. I would have chosen any of them. Actually, let me not mention Anahita, because the minute I do, I know Sari's like, no, back off. She's mine.
What is it?
But again, this is my playthrough, so Anahita's totally mine. I digress. I am going to cosplay this year. I'm looking forward to it. But, like I said, the first one I was going to do was I was going to be the Naho Biho, the purple version. The second version, not this one with the long hair. Although it was an idea, but I couldn't get the wig, or at least I couldn't get a comfortable wig. And while my hair is long, it is not remotely this long. So while the idea of dyeing my hair blue is an idea, my hair is not long enough for it. So I figured it might be good to just do it, because my hair goes to like the back of my neck, but my hair isn't this. Like, my hair doesn't flow, doesn't look like water. It is silky smooth and has its own hair physics. If it did, it'd be unnatural. Who's your favorite wife? Why am I single to one? Say what you will. I can't just choose one. They're all amazing. I don't care what you think of me. It's like a Persona romance thing. I gotta be careful with my words, because I know if I say one thing, everyone's gonna, like, never let it go with me. Why did I go this way? Went the wrong flip away. I went to go the other one. Why am I even here? There's something I'm forgetting. Oh, yeah, there's quests I can do there. I can do that, actually, real quick. I do not have a favorite. Well, I have candidates for favorites, but I don't have a true favorite yet. Sorry to disappoint. But yeah, I wanted to go with Naho Biho, or excuse me, Naho Bino, but unfortunately that plan isn't going to work, because I don't think I mentioned it. I got a costume, but I had to return it because it was too small. So I can't sew. I don't have the ability to sew. I don't even know how to sew or anything like that, or detailing or anything. But I was able to order from a cosplay site the costume for the newer version of the Naho Bino, and I thought I chose the big extra large size because I'm thin, but I'm extra large. Unfortunately, I guess it was doing Asian sizes, because what I thought was like extra large was just not good, because that thing was skin tight. Like, it felt like I was not gonna have children. Like, it felt like I was cutting off all the blood circulation. It was not good. I'm being honest. You know how I am at this point. Naho Biho. Oh, that was so good! Dude, see, now I wish I could, man. Now I really want to be the flippin' Naho Bino. But I couldn't. And I couldn't get a costume that fit me in time, because I went to... It's okay. So I went to the cosplay site. This was 2 months ago. I ordered it back, like, early, or like late winter, early spring. And it came to me 2 months ago. Not a month ago. It came to me 2 months ago. And I was super excited to... Wait, I gotta fight you guys. I was super excited to fight. Oh, sorry. I was super excited to, like, you know, dress up. And while I'm still kind of nervous about the whole... I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit. I'm still nervous about the whole, like, beating people thing. I thought it'd be really cool to, like, dress up, to do the pose,
to like look cool, to like say, I don't know, Wrath, Tempest, or Murakumo or something. You know, just act like the Nahobino. But I couldn't because the costume was too tight for me. So I was able to get a return and get some cash back. But I asked the person, because I was able to send an email and said, hey, is there any way that I could get this in a longer size? And I got an email replying that this was their largest size. And I was like, what? This was the largest size? And I went back to the website, and sure enough, extra large was their largest size. I am too tall and too thin. Well, I guess it's more of the too tall aspect to go for a different size for them, which sucks. So for anyone wondering, man, it must be nice being tall. It kind of depends. But yeah, that didn't work out, so that sucked. But I still have 2 other plans, and I'm gonna go with option A, but I will share that I did have 2. So option A, which I'm gonna go with, is I don't know if anyone's seen the anime Dandadan. Now, I was debating about this for a minute because I was like, I kind of feel like everyone's gonna do it, but whatever, because I feel like I can make it work really well. But I'm gonna dress up as Dandadan. More specifically, I'm gonna dress up, or in the anime Dandadan, excuse me, I'm gonna dress up as Okarun, but specifically the other version, the alternate version. You only know the granny from Dandadan? Well, I mean, come on, I understand, but before well, to be fair, no. I'm not gonna throw my 2 cents on that right now. I won't spoil in case anyone hasn't seen the anime Dandadan, but let's just say there's a character named Okarun, and he becomes something amazing. And I'm gonna dress up as that amazing thing. I have the cosplay on the way. It should hopefully get to me within the month, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it might be really cool. But at the same time, even though I do have the thing on the way, a friend of mine said that just in case it doesn't fit the size, I should get the other cosplay too. So I was thinking about it for a minute, and the other cosplay I was going to be, I've mentioned it before that I love this anime, was I was going to be Natsuki Subaru from Ray Zero. Granted, I could just like dye my hair, dye my hair brown. I think his hair is more brownish. No, I could probably wear a wig. I don't know. I'm still worried about the hair aspect, but honestly, I could just dress up as Subaru, which is really just the jumpsuit. But I'd probably just do the pose, but those are the 2 that I'm looking forward to. And I got the Okarun one on the way. The Subaru one's in my wish list that I might get when I get the money. Hopefully, if I get the money soon. I'm really trying to get this thing. And either or, I hope I can pull it off. But here's my 2 cents on this aspect. Last year, which I've said before on channel, I dressed up as Joker from Persona 5. Wait, did I do all of them? Is there any other... How many of these mandrakes do I still have to fight? Oh, I need to find 4 more. I'm so messing up. I'm not even paying attention. I'm so bad. But I dressed up as Joker last year, and I didn't know what I was getting into. I was just like, why not? It might be kind of cool. Might have some fun. Welcome to the stream. I was surprised by, one, how many people... Well, obviously, Joker's a very recognizable person, I would like to think. But I was surprised by how many people actively wanted to, take my picture. Granted, I still had some moments where a girl was, really adamant on this. I don't know if I shared it on stream. Feel free to... if I said this before, last year, then by all means, cut me off or just ignore me. But last year, like I said, I dressed up as Joker for Persona 5. And it was really cool. I was surprised by how many people wanted to, take my photo. And a couple of people were like, oh, can we, share it on social media and stuff like that? I was like, yeah, sure, okay. And 2 of them were like, oh, what's your, handle and stuff? I was like, oh, no, it's all good. It's like, don't you want to, get some praise and stuff like that? I was like, no, it's all cool. It's all cool. I don't mind. One person kind of strong-armed me, so I ended up doing it anyway. I want to play Expedition 33 on Thursday. I hope it's great, man. I really want to play it. I need, an AoE stuff, man. Do I not have... No, not with this team. You know what? We do this in style. Behold judgment! Farewell. But this is the thing that happened to me last year, which threw me for a loop, and I'm not joking when I say this. My friend to this day is still teasing me.
But there was this one, I swear I know I've talked about this on stream before. So I'm gonna lower the volume as I tell you guys. Like I said, last year I dressed as Joker. There was occasionally people that wanted to take my photo, and there was actually a couple of people that wanted to take a photo with me. There was this one girl in particular. I don't know if anyone's seen the anime Ghost in the Shell. It's a really old anime, but I'm talking about the anime, not the live action Scarlett Johansson version. No, I'm not talking about that. Talk about, you know, the one worth your actual time. But this girl was dressed as both as Chief. What is her name? Batoko? I think that's her name. Kusanagi, the purple hair girl. And she did really good. English was not her strong suit. Like, I got some English in it, but it wasn't complete English. But there was this one guy who was taking pictures, and I was just walking with my friend, and then one person was like, "Oh man, that's such a great Joker costume." And I was like, "Oh, thank you, that's really kind of you." And he's like, "Actually, wait, can I take a picture?" And I was next to the Chief Kusanagi girl, and I was like, "Oh, I mean, yeah, sure." And then, like, he took a picture of me. I was like, "All right, cool." And then, "All right, and then let me take a picture of you." And I assumed it was talking about the Chief. I was like, "Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. Let me get out of the way." And then he was like, no, I want to take a picture of both of you. And I was like, "What?" And eventually we, like, took a picture, and it was all right at first. Like, they were just like, "Oh, what pose do you want us to make?" We just did some random poses. But I got to the moment where he was like, "Oh, can I get, like, a pose with you two? Just, like, kind of close, doing, like, the finger gun thing, like, look like you're about to shoot." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." And then I didn't put two and two together that he wanted us to get, like, really close. Like, to the point where we were, I don't know how to describe it, really. But it's like, I'm supposed to hold her, she's supposed to hold me. We're supposed to look, like, fierce. Like, we're about to, like, it's kind of like the akin of, try to imagine this. Try to imagine we're, like, trying to, like, run away. We're, like, trying to hold each other to, like, I guess, support each other because we're injured. And try to shoot the camera. I don't know how best else to describe that. Hopefully that paints a picture. If not, I'm sorry. I really don't know how better to do it. And I was admittedly a little uncomfortable because I need to watch my words with this. She was not just pretty, but her outfit was quite open. I guess it showed, and I don't know. I didn't really know. I don't know how else to say it. Hopefully that's enough. But it was much. It was definitely much, and I didn't know if it was allowed. I didn't know if it was comfortable. Like, they give you signs around Anime Expo. It's like, if people ask for your photo, make sure that you give, like, they get consent. Don't sneak photos. If people don't feel comfortable, blah blah blah. Like, this and all those things. And it wasn't the aspect of me taking a photo. I don't mind taking the photo, and I didn't mind taking a photo with her. But it was just like how close we were, or that the guy wanted us to be, that I was just kind of about. And then she was like, "Oh, let's take a photo. Let's take a picture together." Like, I really don't even remember what, like, dialect or tone or anything she had. But I do know that she was, like, trying to, like, play fun, and she grabbed me and pulled me in and held me close and said, "Like this." And I tried to, like, act cool, but I'm not gonna lie with you guys. In the inside, I was just like, like that kind of thing. Like, I was losing my mind because I'm not really used to having a girl, especially that pretty, just that close. Is that TMI? Whatever. The bottom line is, I wasn't prepared for it, and my friend teased me for it, and I was like, well, you got to hear it from my point of view. If, first off, a random stranger alone, some random person you're out to, like, take a photo with, I can't imagine most people are, like, you know, comfortable. Like, if you're comfortable with, like, taking a picture, especially with someone, like, pretty or handsome or attractive, I imagine that while you be happy, you gotta at least feel some kind of way nervous, especially if a person's wearing some revealing cosplay. Let's just say that much. A Bufu Barian. Get the flip out of here. And with this girl dressed up as the Chief, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's the Chief. I'm trying to remember Ghost in the Shell now. I don't know. I was a little nervous, and she seemed like she was having fun and had a great time. And if anyone is like, "Oh, V, you could have had a shot," I'm just gonna say this right now. She asked, "What's my Instagram handle?" I don't do Instagram. I don't really have social media, so I know, my loss. If I did, maybe it would be different, but I don't. It is what it is. Anywho, moving on. But yeah, I do want to go to Anime Expo this year, and I'm not expecting to get noticed, but I wouldn't mind taking photos as long as I don't. Can you imagine if I run to that same girl? There's no way. No, you wouldn't dress as the same costume or cosplay twice, right? I don't think you would. Unless you love that cosplay, I guess. I don't know. I guess it depends on the person. Elpris understands? Yeah, see, you got me, my man. Like, you know what it's like. It's just... It's different. And I know, maybe once I get some more confidence, I won't feel this way. I don't know, maybe like 50 years from now, maybe I'll do it. When I'm like, you know, 70, whatever. But I am... Seriously, there's so many Megatsu demons. Hold on. Can we talk about this? There's so many of them in this episode. I can't believe I run into this many Megatsu demons. What happened? I don't think I've ever run into so many in an episode. Someone fact check me on that. That's crazy. Let it flow. Yeah, but then thoughts come in and I can't think straight because I'm so nervous. Which is my #1 problem, is the thoughts. Brain doesn't shut up sometimes. Is there another one? I thought I heard another sound. Alright, let's go save a dune. We know how it goes.
Hee-ho!
Alright, yeah, I got it. Let's go. Let's see, what's the quickest way to get there? Oh, right, this one. I just had to remember for a second. I am looking forward to going to Anime Expo. I am hopefully trying to get more money, and then, like I said, my friend teased me for it. My friend also has gotten me on one other thing. She's not let up on the aspect of me, like, not eating. Okay. I realize I, again, need to be careful with my words, because words sound power. But I'll tell you guys like it is. I didn't really eat too much when I went to Anime Expo last year. I was too excited. I just didn't care, like... I think I added... Oh, okay, that's not true. I think I added, like, some snacks, and I think there was, like, one, like, sandwich guy, I think, outside... No, whatever. I think it was a sandwich vendor guy. Like, I had that, but I didn't really... It wasn't, like, a big sandwich, so I didn't really eat much. And my friend noticed that even though I got the sandwich, I took, like, a couple of bites. I didn't even really finish it because I was just too, like, excited, I guess. So she's basically being mom mode on me, and it's like, V, I swear, if you do not eat when we go to Anime Expo later down the south this year, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, what are you gonna be sad for? It's not your body. It's not your body. It's like, yeah, but the first thing you do is complain because you're all hungry and it's gonna be hot and blah blah blah. It's like, I'll be probably fine. How bad can it be? I was fine last year when I dressed up as Joker. And it was hot as freaking balls. I think I'll be okay. I'm looking forward to it. I think it might be really cool. Whether I decide to go as Subaru or as Okarun, I think it's gonna be really good because I really love both those anime, and going the wrong way. And I just want to like showcase it, and I want to be. I'd feel extremely honored if at least one person was like, "Dude, are you Subaru for Ray Zero?" It's like, yeah, man. How must it feel to do the return by death? And I'm like, well, I can't say anything about it, but it must be nice. For those who don't know, please watch Ray Zero. It's one of my favorite anime. Love that anime, something fierce. Though it may not be for the soft or the good-hearted people. Like, it can be pretty intense. And I know season 1 is kind of but trust me on this. When season 2 hits, it hits. I still have to watch season 3. And that's the second convention. The third convention I'm going to is... Well, I say going to, but I don't know how I feel about it because I've heard a lot of horror stories about it, but some of my family apparently scored, like, they helped someone, and they and a friend of mine are okay. So my family helped out this one guy who's working at Comic-Con, and my other friends were able to get tickets, and they were like, V, we know you missed your birthday, we're gonna treat you. I have 2 different people inviting me to Comic-Con, which I was not prepared for because I've never been to Comic-Con, and I'm scared of Comic-Con more than Anime Expo and more than anything else. The biggest reason is because I heard Comic-Con is extremely packed. Like, I heard there's so many people that go to Comic-Con, it's not even funny. I don't know how true that is. I just heard. So feel free to correct me if I'm wrong or right. And I'm probably gonna go with my friends because my family is debating about whether they're gonna go or they're about to apparently travel overseas or travel across the nation to go visit family on the other side of America. But when, not if, we do go to Comic-Con, one, at least I'm not gonna cosplay because I don't feel like I should at Comic-Con. I don't even know if Comic-Con allows cosplaying. Maybe someone could like tell me if that's the case or not. But it's still the aspect of like how many people go to Comic-Con. Like the same friend that's going says that every time that he went, it was extremely busy. They apparently have like outdoor areas where you can still like enjoy some fun and stuff, but it gets extremely packed. I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I'm still a nervous wreck about that kind of jazz. But whatever. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I digress. I realize I'm being a little too wordy today, so how about we focus on the game? I just want to tell you guys like my 2 cents on things right now. Which again, I guess was like half the episode, but I just want to share it with you. And all be all takeaway is, I do want to be a big content creator. Hopefully I'm not too overwhelmed. I'm nervous about the conventions. I can't wait to cosplay, and I'm scared of Comic-Con. If anyone wants like the Cliff Notes key version of this past hour, there you go. That's literally the Cliff Notes. So, with full focus on the game, I guess I didn't really mention, I know it's like a little late that I'm mentioning this, but my goal for today's episode is just to beat the second area, which we're about to do. Like, as soon as I turn in this request, we're gonna go see if we can take down a certain Kadishtu member, and then we're gonna have some fun. Like we usually do. Just chatting, vibing, doing the usual stuff. I wonder if it'd be interesting to dress up as Jack Frost. Can I get a Jack Frost costume? I wonder what a Jack Frost costume would feel like. It'd probably be just wearing a giant marshmallow costume or something.
Apples of immortality? I think I'd be too scared to eat one myself. I'm sure there's a reason humanity doesn't have access to something so convenient.
I see.
The reason, I think the gods are just hoarding all the power for themselves.
Huh?
Is that really how it is? Maybe the supply is too small and we just end up fighting over everything.
But still.
Even if that's true, it doesn't mean the gods should get to keep them all. If the idea was to keep us from fighting, then they should all just be destroyed. Then everyone would be on equal footing.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess if you want to, just do that, yeah, sure.
Hey.
You have a good heart, Tao. I admire how you always try to see things through the perspective of other people. But it's foolish and weak. You are foolish and weak. You're gonna get yourself killed one of these days because of that. If you do that, you're the one who loses.
He loses out, right?
No, I said you lose.
You may be right, I guess. But I still think it's better than having to hurt someone else.
Ellipses.
You don't have to say that line.
Is there anything else I want to do, like, immediately before we go fighting Eisheth? Oh, I gotta get that meme on. I'll probably do it off camera. Actually, I'll probably just get all the meme on off camera. So, want to just take down Eisheth, folks?
How I long for true love.
How I long for true love too, Cleo, believe me. I'm hoping to find true love for 20 years. This way I'm just not gonna get it. Ooh, sweet! Oh, well, I do need money.
Here.
Fire, huh? Got it.
You're done.
Wait, there's more? Oh, ooh, okay. I don't really want to fight the red ones, but okay. Have we had it where had Mitama jump me like this? I think so. There we go. Done. Unless there's more. Okay. That's not. Like, I don't need the red ones. At this point, I don't think there's a point. But I really am curious, what are these other demons I'm missing? What I'll probably end up being is, if we beat Satan and the Demi-Fiend, then if I can't figure out after that what demons to make, I might have to like consider looking it up. I don't know who's left, other than what Bale said with Satan, which makes sense because, you know, like I said earlier, we fought Masakado and we were able to make him, so surely Satan's gotta be the same. But I don't know who else I can make. Let's see here. Where's the quickest one to that? There you go. Wait, what? Wait, what side quest is over here? Whose side quest did I forget? Oh, I did forget a side quest, huh? Man, I didn't pay attention. Sorry about that. Yeah, I fought Kumanda. Tell you right now, if this was actually me in the world of demons, I'd... Okay, you know what? Chat, I'm gonna get you guys engaged. And YouTube, let me know in the comment section. 2 demons. There are 2 and only 2 demons in this game that are your partners. Every other demon will be against you. Who are your 2 partners? You can only choose 2. And I'm not including the overpowered ones, so no Satan. I'm not saying Masakado or Demi-Fiend. Because that dude, first of all, I don't even think you can get the fucking Demi-Fiend in this. I'm not saying, I don't know who's overpowered, like stupidly overpowered. No Lucy, no Lucifer. I'm gonna talk like 2 makeable demons. Actually, you can't even make Demi-Fiend, so I don't know why I mentioned them. I guess I was thinking about all the bosses in this game. So yeah, 2 demons. You have to choose 2, and everyone else is against you. So who are your 2 demons? I think that's a rather rough question because I gotta think like, oh, who would I choose? I think the ideal thing is to go for like an offensive person and a magical person. So I think my 2 demons would probably be... See, I'm torn because I have my personal love for both Okuninushi and Kabulin. But at the same time, there's also Dagda and Zeus. Well, I guess Dagda would be kind of overpowered as is Zeus. I don't know. Man, I can't even answer my own question. Who would I choose? Who would be my 2 demons? There's so many choices. Hayataro? No, I like Hayataro too, but I don't know. That's a hard question I gave myself. I don't know. I bet you some people are like, I know exactly which 2. It's they're probably gonna choose Slime and Preda and call it a day. I don't know. I gotta think like, what 2 demons would I choose to go through all this to survive in the Netherworld? I gotta make a very good choice. Can I go up there? No, I can't. I gotta think about like, I would love ideally for my magic demon to also have good healing power. So I want to choose the Kadishtu, but I feel like everyone's gonna know I'm gonna want to choose the Kadishtu.
Young man.
So I think I'm gonna go outside the box. I would normally choose a Kadishtu, but I'm gonna change things up. I think if I had to choose 2 demons, I think the first one would probably be Fionn. Because I think Fionn is flippin' awesome. Plus, he referred to me as his king. And I kind of like the idea of being called King V. And then, I don't know, I guess... I might go with Danu. Danu's kind of cool. Artemis is as well. I don't trust you as far as I can throw her. I don't know, that's a really hard choice. I want to know what you guys would choose. Also, how are we on, like, health and stats and stuff? We don't really have much energy, but do I need it? I think we're fine. I think we can handle, this without much worry. Oh, right. I forgot. I gotta do this stupid fight. Totally forgot about that crap.
It's you again.
I legit forgot about this dumb part of the fight.
Don't. You're about to do something stupid.
How
how his sister suffers. She told me all about how she hates her weak, sickly body.
Beep. I need a phone like that.
No, don't do it!
And if I kill him, Miyazu's free to go. You swear it?
That's the face of, why would I ever lie? You can trust me. Like, who smiles like that, honestly, and is a good person? I don't care how hot she is.
Sire Yuzuru, you cannot mean to do this.
They're
You
going to
must
kick our
seriously-
asses. That will not be a good idea.
I give the orders. You obey me.
They're going to destroy us, but alright, fine. You're feudal. No hard feelings, my blue-haired friend.
Can you imagine if Hayataro said that? Like, he knows our power level?
Like, I don't really feel comfortable doing this fight. We're going to die.
Still. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry. You didn't even say my name. You just said still. You had the caption to even say it. What a jerk. And this music's kind of meh.
Now!
Give me a challenge.
See? Now I gotta take down Hayataro. Stop. That's annoying damage. It's not even like actually painful. It's just a bug bite. Get out of here. See, now I gotta be mean. See, now how do I want to destroy you? Do I just slap you with a good old beam sword? Do I destroy you with the drill that pierces the heavens? Do I just use a Magatsuhi skill that I don't even need to use? You know what? Fine. I won't hold back. Yeah, I get it. You're sorry. They really should incorporate in the next Shin Megami game or Persona game or whatever they do, a different route where even it's new, whether it's New Game Plus or you're actually strong, the in-game like characters or enemies are like, wait, hold on, the protagonist kind of grinded a lot. I don't think we're capable of. I think we should take this back. We can't fight him. Gotta be so good if the game acknowledged your power levels. Like, yeah, no, you can't. I'm sick of games where it's like, oh, because of story circumstances, you can't win, even though you destroy the boss. You know what I mean? Like, you can see the scenario where we would take down Yuzuru, but the game would say, oh yeah, no, Yuzuru wins.
So much for all your brotherly determination.
Help!
You're kind of leaking a little ketchup there, buddy. Sweet, a new phone. I needed one, actually. Phone's got cracks out the wazoo.
But fear not, for this girl will now be saved.
Why can't I just jump up there and chop her? Ugh. That's probably very moist and warm. I know, that's probably the disgusting thing to say, but you gotta think that that was in her. No, you prick. Making that face.
No!
Hey! The best character in the game is here! Like you? No, I remember. From this moment, I think it was established, Dazai slaps, man. But why, man? How'd you go from such a good character to that weird glow up? Like, it came out of nowhere. I mean, they made it better, but still.
Holy crap.
You know what I mean.
I did it. Awesome.
Miyazu!
Is she alive?
Where's Yuzuru?
Please stop yelling. I hear you.
Yuzuru! She's okay!
She's okay! It's like, seriously,
safe.
please stop yelling. I'm not dead.
How dare you? How dare you interrupt at the moment of salvation?
That's quite enough, Eisheth.
And that's the best one.
You and Nama disgrace us all. So deeply shameful.
Quiet, you whelp. The salvation of these cursed souls is my duty.
I wonder how they get their demon
The
voices on.
Nahagano's power is unexpected, but no matter. With our power combined, we can end him.
I would love to have like a voice changer so I could sound like I'm like
Crow of
a shadow
Crows
or a
has taken
demon.
roost nearby. We've been ordered back. You shall obey.
So be it.
Bye. Like I would love to be able to actually sound like a shadow. I remember, like I used to. This is something actually kind of like. I want you guys to listen to something really quickly. I'm gonna lower the music. I don't know if it's gonna sound all right on this, but what do you guys think of this? Oh, actually, hold on. It's not working. Hang on. Let me just kind of get this to work because this dumb phone. I don't know if it's gonna listen well, but I don't know if that picked up well. I need to get a better mic, but I remember wanting when I first heard like not just the demons in Shin Megami, but when they do like personas, like you know how, for example, Persona 4 or even 5, you deal with the shadow voices and things like that. Like they have the weird change in their voice. I would just love to sound like that. I think it'd be so cool. Welcome, Hibiki. It's excuse me, Hibiki_IO to the stream. Welcome. Hope you're doing well this lovely day / night. It is welcomed to meet you. Nice to meet you. English is not my strong suit. I hope you're doing well, and welcome to Shin Megami 5 Vengeance.
I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't protect Miyazu. And even worse, I betrayed my friends.
I'm a failure.
This is what demons do. They find the weakness in your heart and take advantage of it.
How come my hair's just... What is my physics? Like, how come my hair's all flowy? I know it's late in the game to be saying this, but... Think about it. Only my hair is this, like, windy. But everyone else is just... Kinda eh. Hope you're enjoying the game. Oh, more than life itself. Oh, okay, no, I shouldn't say more than life itself. No, I love Shin Megami 5 Vengeance. It is so good, though. Although I am quite well in it. It literally has a mind of its own. It's just like, how does it flow? Like, why did they give me, like, this kind of hair physics? Like, okay, I know this is weirdly nitpicky and everything. I'm just kind of, like, nerding out here. But look at everyone else. Like, there's barely any wind. Like, for example, Tao has long hair. Hers isn't moving. You would think, like, even the follicles on maybe Yuzuru or Yoko would be moving. But no, everyone's just kind of there. You barely see anyone's hair or parts of them move. But meanwhile, my hair, it's like I have two kinds of physics going on between my own body and my hair's body. That's like, I want to move on its own accord.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good that you were manipulated.
Oh, it's
but
definitely Aogami's doing.
You were ready to do whatever it took to protect someone you care about. I know exactly how that feels. Atsuta, I've been thinking about what you said. How the world's unfair and broken.
And I imagine you're right.
I'm sure there are more people suffering out there than we'll ever know, having to deal with a fate they don't deserve. I think that's exactly why it's up to us to figure out how to make the world a better place.
That's why she can sleep comfortably in that position.
We can build a better future. For everyone. We have to try.
Don't look at me, I'm just standing here.
You're quite the optimist. Wish I could put that kind of trust in our future. What does it look like to you?
Can I say a third thing?
I think it's bright.
Yeah, I can't count on it. What would be a Yoko thing? I gotta think. Hibiki, I will say this. Again, welcome to the stream and all that. I hope you're, like, comfortable watching, but I will say this. I'm doing, to get you up to speed on what's going on. This is my first time playing Vengeance, but not my first time playing 5. I have beaten 5 before on camera last year, 2 years ago. I think it was when I first did content creation. This is also, I'm going through the routes. This is the final route for me. So I have beaten the game, but this is my first time doing this particular route with a focus on Yoko. I say that even though I know everyone's just like, yeah, I know you want to focus on Yoko. It's like, hey, let me finish. So with that being the case, what would Yoko want me to say? I feel like if I say it's bright, I feel like that agrees with Tao, so maybe I should just be kind of pessimistic, I guess. I just say, no, I can't count on it. I can't count on it.
Well, it's true that everything seems chaotic right now.
Well, you need some optimism, huh, buddy?
But I gotta figure. The world's been through worse than this, hasn't it? Humanity's gotten this far, and we haven't given up hope yet. So I believe.
Oh, you're on the second run? Oh, okay, phew.
And I'll believe in our future.
Well, I'm worried for, like,
Considering
spoiler
we're on the
things. I don't
whole
want you to be spoiled or
Well, I
ruin
guess
the experience.
I hope you can see it that way too.
What about me?
Like, I guess this kind of goes with the whole earlier thing of wanting new people to jump in and, you know, join me and stuff. Oh, right. You can wait. I only say this because I realize this late into my playthrough of this, my one fear is getting newer people to join, which I do want, but I don't want to, like, spoil it for people or ruin the experience for people. So I only say this because I don't know if there's things you don't mind, but I don't want to ruin it for you. I wouldn't be here if I was sensitive to spoilers, so you're fine? Okay. I apologize. I don't want to, again, ruin it, because, like, I had earlier with Kohane, which I don't know if they're still here, but my honest fear is I play a game, like, I don't know, I'm playing Pac-Man, and it's like, wait, what? You can eat the ghosts? Immediately unsubscribe, or hate this guy, or ban me, or cancel me on some sort of thing. I don't know.
Aren't you one of the fairies?
Wow, that's bright blue. Holy mo! It was as blue as my
Turned to
hair.
salt. All of them.
And I got the Yoko ending. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, then never mind. You're better at it than I am. At least with the Yoko one. Never mind. I misspoke. I
Not just the
my bad.
students, but all the fairies too.
What could have happened here?
How would it feel to turn to salt? It's salty.
I don't know how to help. I don't know that
I'd be
even
surprised
can.
that you would know how to help. Man, I wish I had a Snickers bar right now. I'm hungry.
I think Bethel Japan needs to hear about
All right,
this.
I think we got this. Let's go. Wait, what? What the flip? Did my game crash? Are you absolutely... You've got to be flipping kidding me. Did my game legit just crash on me? Why? Are you serious? Please tell me this is a joke. This is not a joke, is it? Oh no, I saved. I saved before I fought Eisheth, but that's so dumb. Are you kidding? That's a true SMT experience. Atlas, Sony, somebody help me. I don't want to run into this. Why do I always have to have tech issues? I'm going back in. That's some hogwash, man. That hasn't happened at all. See, somehow or another, everything was going too well. I should have known. Everything was going too well. I knew it. I always have to have tech issues. I'm not joking. This, I swear, when I grow as a okay, you know how when some content creators do like things for a long time, they have like something they like, you know when Markiplier used to do the whole table thing and stuff like that. You had to beat one of the super bosses twice because of that. Yo, that breaks my heart to hear. That would make me cry if I fought like a super boss or something. Like, God, I still have to fight the Demi Fiend. God, I have to fight you again. It shouldn't take too long. You know what? Let me mix it up. Let me use, because I don't want to use you all the time. Let's use you. Change things up a bit. I've been doing this a hard too. Oh, well, yeah, because that's the definitive SMT experience. We don't every Mega 10 player plays to play a game on normal or easy. We play that stuff on hard. We have to suffer. But can you imagine if I fought like the Demi Fiend or something? I get like the final blow. I'm happy. It's victory. And then all of a sudden, beep! Sony, now must report your game. You've had a crash. You've had an error. Or even worse, if your memory got corrupted and you had to do it all over again. I would legit cry if that happened. Also, we'll skip this. Now I gotta fight you again. You waste of space. That's gonna be a clip, isn't it?
Now.
Give me a challenge.
Now I gotta destroy Hayataro, who I love, because best dog. Wasted my time. Ugh, you didn't witness me. Bye. What are you weak to anyway? Oh, you resist light? Lame. Alright, let's just get this over with. Is this your first or second playthrough on Can of Vengeance? So, to get you up to speed, and you're probably gonna think of me as a guy with no life. This is actually my 7th run of the game in general. But let me, before you are me like, wait, what? 7? I'm not 3,000 levels of boss. Let me explain before you immediately are like, So, I originally beat this like halfway through. Like for the first time, I did Tau by mistake. I'm not gonna spoil, but I did Tau. And while I was doing it, I realized there's a lot of super bosses in this game that are really difficult because I know they made Vengeance tougher and they added more stuff. So I thought it'd be a good idea. I didn't do it on camera, all of it, but in between episodes, I started working on the other routes of Canon of Creation. So I did the neutral route, I did the law route, I did the chaos route, I did that. And then on camera, I did true neutral. Then I beat Canon of Vengeance again with Tau because I want to farm for like essences. So this is the 7th time I'm doing it. Yes, I know I'm a nerd. I'm so sorry for breaking anyone's expectation of I don't know, thinking that this is their first playthrough. Watching me play the first time. I've beaten this. This is now my final 7th run. And to be fair, to be extra fair, I wouldn't have done it 7 times. I would have been like 5 or 6. But another lovely connoisseur of the culture, my brand, Adi, pointed out that I needed to fight Masakato. You have Godborn unlocked? No. I still don't know all about what Godborn is. I think it was Roar, another connoisseur of the culture. By the way, connoisseur of the culture is my brand, or my people brand, I guess. They told me that I need to beat Satan, and I have not beaten that guy. That guy is ridiculous.
I'm going to make mincemeat of you, kid.
Wow, you got destroyed. Rule of thumb, top option is law, bottom option is chaos. What? I think I like chaos. If I had to take away neutral... Oh, well, if I had to take away neutral or true neutral, if it was between the 3 in this game, Law, Neutral, and Chaos, I think I would have gone for Chaos. Doll size glow up, man. I just can't get past it.
Atsuta, you okay?
Gotta skip all this again. I can't believe I gotta do this twice.
We have to believe that we can build a better future.
So I still don't know exactly
For
what
everyone.
Godborn is, other than I'm told
have
it's
to
like...
try.
Well, some people tried not to spoil. So I still don't 100% know, but I was told that it's basically like it ups the level cap and stuff, right?
I could put that kind of trust
It's
in our
basically New
future.
Game Plus. Excuse me. It's basically New Game Plus with all mobs at 150, and you lock a miracle lets you level to 150. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what Roar told me, and I still haven't beaten Satan yet, so I still don't know what else I'll get. But otherwise, with the exception of Yoko and Satan and the Demi Fiend, and at risk of potentially spoiling myself, which I hope I don't, I think I've done everything else in this game. Like, all the compendium is almost done, except for, like, the 2%, however many demons that is. I have way beyond max stats. I have probably the best demons. Well, not the best demons. I have room to grow. I got a lot of good stuff, I would like to say. The only thing I don't have is the luck of... Ah, God, it's so blue. The luck of having a game where I don't have to worry about a crash or anything. And before this game messes up, I'm just going to save the game really quickly. Oh, but yeah, to show you, yeah, as you can see next to Cycle 7, I got 5 of the 6. And on a different note, to Lemon Lord's comment earlier, I don't know if this is a messed up thing to say, but I am curious. If you, like... Okay, I guess it's the aspect of, like, if you're dealing with someone petrified, what if, like, I tripped and I accidentally knocked into, like, Oberon's wing and it falls off? Does that mean that when Oberon becomes normal, his wing is gone? Can you, like, super glue his wing back together? How does that work exactly? To be honest, I found Satan was a lot easier compared to Demi Fiend. Really? I feel like I could beat the crap out of Demi... honestly, I'm not even joking. I feel like as I am now, I could beat Demi Fiend. Granted, I didn't set up the proper build because I was just kind of goofing around and doing my way. But I honestly feel like I could take down Demi Fiend with very little, like, problem. To be fair, I know a lot of you guys can agree. I tried it, like, a couple episodes ago. And I did really good despite not being as best as I could be. You know, until EDR Harn happened and a bunch of other things happened. And fortunately, I got ganged up on. And yeah, some other things happened that people like Bayo and Lemalore were laughing at me for. But, you know, details, details. Satan fight is a marathon, gotta mangle what demon he eats. I don't exactly know what, or manage what demon he eats. Oh, okay. I was like, I probably have to mangle them too. Gotta get rid of them. I still don't fully know how to fight Satan, but I'm gonna wing something. I'll figure it out when I get there. There's a beautiful spring on Onimaron and Minato. My friend Anahita's perfect as well. Blah, 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 blah. Don't I have Anahita? Oh, right. I make Halfus because of Alphras. Alphras loves Halfus. Probably because it rhymes with their name. Do I have to do that right now? Nah, I don't have to do that right this instant. Do I? I do have to get on the Mimon. Let's see. What do I want to do? Are all the monsters edible? I don't think I want to try to eat some of them. I feel like I would probably get eaten before I even consider thinking about eating them. So I don't think so. I don't think there's any demons in this game that's edible, Lemon Lord. I don't know if I want to try. For a lot of reasons. I'm too scared to try. If you try hard enough, Hibiki, I don't know. No. No.
Welcome.
Let me just do this really quickly.
Are you registered?
Thank you.
Whatever.
I don't want to try any of this. And I know I said I was going to get off camera, but honestly, we could probably just get all the meme on right now. Let's just get all the meme on. Because we know what's going to happen next episode. We're just going to jump into Area 3. Roast Mothman. Again, I think they would eat us before we even had the chance to try. Like, there's a few demons, like, worst comes to worst, I wouldn't mind trying. Like, what is it? Zushi? What is that demon? I can't remember. It's the pig-looking one. I can't remember the name. No, not slime jelly. Pixie stew. Why would you eat a pixie? No, you gotta eat, like, the demons that don't look that bad. Like, hold on. What the flip is this demon? Hold on, I'm sorry. Where's this thing? Yeah, like this. This doesn't look bad. I would consider eating a Zutunshi, or you know, some halibut for some chicken, I guess, or no. There's you know there's some demons that, you know, I'm not even gonna entertain this thought. Let's just move on. Like I said, there's some demons maybe, but I don't know. I don't think I'd be brave enough to want to try to eat some of these demons. Nah, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. But I don't know. Let me know. Twitch, YouTube, were there any demons you want to consider eating? Personally, I don't think that's a good idea to even answer that question, but I know someone out there is gonna be like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. You ever had Fornius burgers, man? You're missing out. You cook it nice and tender? That's some good Fornius burger right there. You gotta do it medium rare. Get a jack-o'-lantern to roast a nice Fornius for you. That sounds kind of sus, actually. Maybe not that. And I changed my mind. I'll get the meme on off camera in between the episodes. I think I am gonna just get this quest done so I can just get Pixie as a Navi. Just wrap this up really quickly. This shouldn't take too long. There's a streamer who managed to get the final kill of Shiva with a Zutun-Shi. Are you absolutely kidding? Well, okay. You know what? That's not 100% surprising. It's a shocker.
Yes.
But it's not surprising. You want to know why? And honestly, one of the good things about this game is any demon can technically be made to be a monster. Except the bad end. Any demon can be amazing. Like, I had a Pixie that I tried to make like the Demi-Fiend Pixie. We saw it before several episodes ago. I guarantee you. And that's one of the perks of this. So if anyone's watching this episode right now, and you're like, oh, I wonder what the best demons are. Technically, yeah, there are better demons. But honestly, if you really, like for example, you like this Pixie, like a low level, level 1 Pixie, you can make this Pixie amazing. My successful Satan run took 2 hours. Wait, like you had to fight Satan, it took 2 hours to do? So that basically feels like it's going to take a whole Vitamin DGR episode to take down Satan. Which worries me. It's going to take a whole episode. I already figured it was. I'm probably going to do an episode for Satan and an episode for the Demi-Fiend. Man, Pixie flies slow. Man, she is not fast. You would think with people that can fly, they'd be a little quick. Just leisurely gliding along. But yeah, we can skip this. Let's see. Who's the culprit in this? I think it's Jack-o'-lantern, right? To be fair, I beat him my first playthrough. My stats were not that great. Jack-o'-lantern. Like, I don't know. I'm like cautious hero nervous. Like, I know my stats are really good, But when I first fought Satan, I got destroyed. And I took that as a challenge. I took that as, oh yeah, no. This guy's in my way of becoming the Vitabino. I must take him down. Right now, I know some of my connoisseurs of the culture are like, ugh, V used to be so good. I remember back when you first beat the game, you were the proper Vitabino and everything. Now you're nobody. You're nothing. Don't worry, I'll prove it. I am the proper Vitabino. I'll get my title. I had like 155 strength and 140 vitality. Yeah, see, I feel like I need to be at least 3 times as much. What am I at actually right now? 312, 230, 205, 275, 250. Yeah, that's not enough. I need to be more. I need to be stronger.
I need more power.
Okay, I can do the rest of the Mimon on camera. So is there any other things I need to do right now? Oh, there is a couple things I have to do. Oh, ads? No worries. I'm about to just do some random, like, side quest stuff. I can hold. We're not doing anything significant right now. Fight the ad overlords, Hibiki. Do not let them consume you. You, as well as everyone else on Twitch, can fight this.
Follow me on Twitch with the handle of Vitamin DGR and subscribe.
There, done. Okay. I think for the remainder of this, we'll probably just, like, wrap up the rest of the side content stuff. Where'd you go? Oh. Yes. Okay, what else can we do? Because I know I'm going to do the Mimon off camera. What else? There's that side quest there. Oh, with the Lilith. I forgot about that. Yeah, I can do that off camera too. What immediate thing do I have to do on camera right now? Other than the Mimon, other than the quest. What's this side quest again? I think this one is the... I think it's the Jack Frost one, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is the Jack Frost one. Mimon there, Mimon there, Mimon there, Mimon there. Wait, what's that quest? What is this quest? I want to do all the bigger quests that are more fun. Oh, I think I know what that quest is. I think that's the one where you have to fight Belphegor. Right? I think it's around there. Yeah, it's up there. There you go. Even though I flippin' hate this music, it's not as bad as the other area, but it's still mid. Seriously, Atlas, how can you have great music and then just have the mid section? I guess no game can be perfect. Otherwise, it'd be no fun. Yeah, it's the one we gotta fight Belphegor. This also should not take too long. Let's get to it. Then we'll probably do that. Maybe do like a cutscene or two and then call it an episode after I get some food. I gotta get some food. I'm starving. I seriously think that stream is making me hungrier, man. I think I'm losing weight when I stream. Welcome back, my community. I was just about to say it too, because I just got the notification that says it. Welcome back, Hibiki. It's just, I'm free! You've missed nothing. Like I said, I was just ranting. I was just telling my plan for the episode of just getting this one quest done, maybe doing a cutscene and getting some food, because your boy is starving. I really honestly feel like being a content creator just makes you hungry. I feel like I'm losing calories. I feel like I'm losing what little weight I have. Wait, where'd you go? There you go. And I know some people have been saying it, like, V, eat beforehand or grab some snacks. I know, I was just late. Oh, Jesus. Lazy. Oh, it scared the crap out of me.
Someone pour a glass for Hibiki_IO. This will help you take your vitamins.
Okay, for context, as it was asked by chat, because chat seems to get a kick out of it, they like the fact that my alerts are really loud. Like, it may not be loud for you guys, but it's very loud for me. So while I'm happy that it made you laugh, I guess it's at my expense. Like everything else I do for this channel. I'm kidding. But, of course, I almost forgot how I go. Someone pour that person a drink. Welcome, Hibiki, to the stream. Welcome to the lovely connoisseurs of the culture. Let me once again do a proper intro. My name is V, aka Vitamin DGR. I am known to have an amazing voice, a great personality, and even better personality traits. That's right, I said personality twice because my personality is poppin'. I play random games from JRPGs like Shin Megami to visual novels like Soccer Wars. I play a lot of things, and I make up things on the spot when it comes to, I don't know, welcoming intros for people that follow me for the first time. So, I hope you enjoy being with us, the lovely connoisseurs of the culture. What do you think? A pretty good intro? Pretty good thing? I'm probably not going to say that every time. What do you think? Too much? Too excessive? Too extra?
I'll finish you.
I try to mix things up every now and then. I'll show you power, kid. You're still alive? I think it was good? Cool. Because I'm most likely not going to be able to reciprocate that and replicate that. No matter what I try, I'm probably never going to find that again. Found the link. Oh, you actually found a clip to someone that beat Shiva using Sutsun Shi? Now I gotta see that.
How can I be defeated by some nameless demon? Wait, you're... Yes. Yes, it is a good mountain indeed. You are a fascinating demon. It was here in this lofty place that our paths crossed. Right now, I am currently watching a small little pig just beat the ever-living crap out of Shiva. I cannot believe it. That is actually crazy. Someone, I'm not even joking. YouTube, when you get this, you're gonna have to look this one up. But there was a dude that actually used Zunsun Shi, the pig thing that I said we could eat, and he beat Shiva with it. That's unbelievable. That feels like the equivalent of... Does anyone know the Persona 5 thing where the guy maxed out to level 99 in the first area, the first castle? Like, how over-the-top ridiculous that was? Like, do you know how much time and patience you gotta put into that? Like, to willingly play the first area over and over to get to level 99? Who does that? I love Persona 2, don't get me wrong. Persona 4 Golden, I consider, but not to that level. Holy mackerel. To play the first area to get to level 99? Like, it's easier with things like Persona 3, because once you get to a certain point, you can, you know, use the Reaper, but that's Persona 5 and flipping Kamoshida's castle.
Here's a close-up shot of me, because I'm super cute and innocent. You definitely trust me, right? What you on about?
I played Strange Journey.
What? What's the problem with that?
I'm not going to spoil, but let's just say,
Today is a plenty.
you can take your harvest and keep it to your own damn self. I'm out of here.
Don't hate on the harvest, bro.
Demeanor wants to have a conversation. I just talked to her. What do you mean she wants a conversation? God. What a chatty loser. Leave me alone. No, I'm totally joking. I'm totally joking. All right. What do you want, Demeter? Are you actually getting some good stats? Where are you? Are you over here? Where is she? There you are. All right. Hey, so you want to talk more for some reason?
Yep.
Perfect.
Told you not to hate on the harvest, bro.
Please be stats. You know what? Please be stats. Be a boost in magic, please. Flip. Don't remember her name, but I killed the demi-fiend with that fairy with black hair and a pinkish red dress. Demi-fiend with black hair and a pinkish red dress? Eh? Her? Well, no, you said fairy. A fairy with black hair and a pinkish red dress. No, wait, does Huapo have red? I thought Huapo was white. Like, she has a white dress. Hold on, what is Huapo? Yeah, Huapo's wears white. That's not right. A fairy with a red dress. No, because you said black hair. That wouldn't be Mushu. Well, I mean, Mushu does have a red dress, but is that considered black? Oh, was it Mushu? I mean, I could see that. I could see that though, because of Vinyl Bomb, right? Because it says equivalent almighty damage. So I bet, yeah, okay, yeah. I heard that. I heard that from someone that told me off camera. Like, I was playing a game and this one person jumped in my thing, and they were like, "Hey V, I don't know how long you've been playing this, but if you want to like help." Oh, actually, excuse me. I know exactly when. It was the episode where I got destroyed by Demi-Fiend. Where, good person. Like, I hope you're still watching, whomever you are. I can't remember your name right now. But very good person. Was so kind and sweet. They were like, "Hey, are you having difficulty? Don't worry. I know it's extremely hard, but I can help you." And then they gave me this extremely long thing about how I should use... They gave me 2 hits. They gave me the Vinyl Bomb thing, because Vinyl Bomb is disgusting. I showed it long enough, but it does equivalent almighty damage. Not low, equivalent. And with someone like Demi-Fiend, that's no joke. But the other thing they told me is to make use of the... I can't remember which of the Amogotoki skills it is, but it's the one where it's like... I think when you have extremely low health, you do like way more damage or something like that. I think that's the Amogotoki. Can't remember for the life of me right now, but it was something akin to that. I think I've solved all I need to do here. Is it Savage? Yeah, I think that might be in the name of it. Like, when you have low health, you do like crazy amounts of damage. They were saying like, you should do that and work in tandem with Mushu because it's amazing. I was like, thank you, I appreciate that. And then they're like, but that was just a suggestion, so you don't have to do it if you don't want to, because I know you've been doing this for a minute. But I still was very grateful for it, so thank you very much. Got school, so gotta run. No worries, thanks for tuning in, Lemon Lord. It was actually almost the end of the episode anyway, so I was just gonna do this one cutscene and call it an episode anyway. But thank you for tuning in, my friend.
Ah, you're here. Atsuta has already informed me of the latest developments.
I've also taken notice of the fact that you spent quite a lot of money. I've seen you spend at least 300,000 for no damn reason. How dare you spend my money?
But it was my money.
No, it was our money. You probably think I do not remember, but I remember everything. We farmed quite a lot of money back in the past when you and I were tethered. Now you have the nerve to spend 300,000 on some overgrown chicken?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to engage in my chat.
I don't want to hear your excuses. What do I always say, Vitamin? Time is money, and if you're wasting my time...
Then we're wasting your money. I know.
What happened to those students is a tragedy. But I'm afraid Tokyo experienced its own peculiar occurrence while you were away.
The dodge tank strat? Oh, avoiding and then doing the counter slash thing that the Nahobino has?
It's
a
peculiar occurrence?
Yes. We've found people in Tokyo turned to salt. Much like what was reported about the fairy village.
What?
It's exceedingly unlikely that this could be the work of a human. A demon must be behind it.
Why would you come to the assumption that a human was responsible?
You realize in this time of work, you need to consider all the options. Are you trying to talk back or give me some sort of lip, boy? You do not have the right to talk to me until you at least make $9 million.
Unfortunately, that is the extent of my knowledge on the situation. In light of this crisis, Bethel HQ has decided to take action. They aim to hit the forces of chaos with everything they have. It will be a wide-scale operation involving the organization's most powerful legions, from Europe to Asia.
Really? What about America?
Well, actually, Americans don't really have that ability to do that.
What? There's no American force? Like, they're not strong enough?
Well, they clearly have the numbers, but America's power is quite weak compared to ours. They do not have the resources or means to be able to take on the most powerful demons like us. They're merely there for... How do I say this? They're merely here for clout, or bragging rights, so to speak, so they can tell their significant others that they were able to survive in a fight against the legions of darkness. They're clearly not really meant for anything. Are you talking bad about the American armies? No, not at all. The American armies are quite a great thing. I'm merely referring to the forces of Bethel America. They've been quite lazy, too focused on their McDonald's and their chess games and all that what.
However, we will not be
Actually, jokes aside, rant aside, I'm curious about what a Bethel America would be like.
We won't? And HQ's okay with that?
With the number of demon attacks in the city on the rise, we've been ordered to maintain peace in Tokyo. To that end, I would like you to assist with the investigation and cessation of the current threat.
Luminescent Mirage until I get Omnipotent Succession, and then the crit skill that slaps bosses 4 times 100% crit rate Murakumo. Oh, I know. Can we just... I know I've said this a million times ever since I first discovered this playthrough. Can we just a second... YouTube, please say in the comment section. Twitch, you can if you want. Otherwise, just do like hashtag Luminescent Mirage. Can we just give praise to such a great skill like Luminescent Mirage? That is one of the best skills in the game. Next to the Amogotoki, the Succession. Like, those are two of the best skills. It's unbelievably delicious. I kid you not. No, Hibiki. You're putting it mildly. It is not so good. It is that good. It is really good. I'm making a joke here. It's fantastic.
I appreciate your cooperation. I'll be counting on you to gather more intel on the matter. Report back to me once you know more.
I will consider it on the next episode. So on that note, thank you all for tuning in. Yuzuru, get out of the flipping way. Gotta end the episode.
Hey, mind if we talk for a second?
No, I do mind. I gotta end the episode. I'm hungry.
I just wanted to let you know that Miyazu is at Join University Hospital now. And it seems like she's doing all right.
Oh. Oh, that's good then.
I know I'm probably the last person you want to talk about this with, but I thought you should know.
These are not my choices right now. He says,
I know I'm probably the last person you want to talk about this with, but I thought you should know.
I would have been like, yeah, I get it. Considering that, you know, like 10, 20 minutes ago, you tried to murder me, you monster.
Anyway, I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah. Thanks to you. I wasn't able to save her. After our parents passed away, I felt that it was my responsibility to keep Miyazu safe. But having the power to summon demons isn't enough. I need to be stronger. Strong enough to protect everyone from the unfairness of this world. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to stay with Miyazu for a little longer.
You take as long as you need, my man. I understand. You messed up. You screwed up. You're an overprotective brother who finally got a second to become better. Okay, I'm joking. I love the fact that Yuzuru got better compared to Canon Creation, which, by the way, just gotta say, playing Canon Creation, dealing with Yuzuru and Dazai and all of them, it's kind of rough, y'all. It's very rough. Who am I kidding? It's disturbingly rough. But on that aspect, thank you all for tuning in to another episode. I think we went on a good old tirade. I hope everyone had fun, except for the moment where my game crashed. Really don't know why that happened, and I hate it. But I am going to be doing this the same time, same place, you already know. Thank you for both Kokane and for Hibiki for jumping in. I know this is their first time joining with me, but I hope that you're able to join in and have more time of fun with me in the future. At the same time, for those lovely connoisseurs who've been sticking with me this long, thank you all so much for tuning in. I know we went on a bunch of different tirades and rants and everything, but I am serious with the whole aspect of growing as a content creator, with the whole aspect of the conventions, and honestly, I really hope between either my cosplay with Subaru or my cosplay as Okarun, I hope one of them lands, because I'm looking forward to it. But I know most of you guys more care about the game. We're still going long and strong with this playthrough. On the next episode, I will probably get all the meme on, so you might find me in the second area, but my goal for next episode is to finally start the third one. That's right, it's gonna be happening. The best area of this game will be happening next episode, so look forward to it. So thank you all for tuning in, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode.